Great morning, great afternoon, folks. Hey, this is Wesley, Virgin here with a Sunday mindset message here. Told you guys I was going to do this every Sunday here, promised to you. And I got some advice I want to give you here, okay? This is the best advice that I was given when, best advice that I was given on my journey to millions, okay? Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? So I want you to listen up and really pay close attention here because many of you are just struggling, and I get it, and I was thinking for a second here, and I'm thinking to myself, why are people such as yourself not experiencing breakthroughs here, okay, in your life, with your finances here? And I want to give you a Sunday mindset message here from Wesley Virgin here. But before I do that, can I give everybody a shout out? Put your names below. Let me give you a shout out here. And I'm not going to be too long because spending the weekend with my baby girls here. So it's going to be a very, very fast, quick video, straight to the point, okay? What's going on, Miss Cloud? Who's that? Hey, Renee, how are you? Good morning. Hey, Robert, what's going on, my man? How are you? Great morning, great afternoon. Pro Ball, okay? All right, so, hey, Savannah, how are you doing? So let me get right into it. Listen close here. If you're struggling financially, if you're working but not making progress, you want to listen to this, okay? If you don't know who I am, my name is Wesley, $1 billion Virgin. I'm currently worth about $40 million. I'm a self-made millionaire, but other than that, I'm just a regular black guy on the internet that is here to add value to people's lives, okay, so you can win as well. All right, so check it out. So this was some advice when I was in the beginning, not even the beginning, the middle part of my journey to where I am right now, okay? And as a matter of fact, this information was free, never met the person. It was online. This is why I don't understand why a lot of you don't realize how easy it is. Well, I mean, it's hard, but it's easy at the same time to gather information and become a master in an industry, okay? Because the internet is here, right? It's a paragon of information where you can access right now. So check it out. So I'm up late. I'm on an air mattress. As a matter of fact, I'm staying like 10. Let me show you something here. I've never told this story before. But you see right there, you see where that big building is right there? You see that tall building? Go a little bit further. That's where I used to stay. It wasn't a high rise. It was a mid rise. Okay, so I'm just trying to show you where I used to live maybe 10 kilometers down the street here. So one night, I'm on my air mattress here. I'm about 30 years old, okay? My apartment has no furniture, okay? Just like most of you, I had vision boards, and I had pictures of the wall of vacations that I wanted to travel to and cars that I wanted to purchase. But listen up here. I was watching this video randomly, okay? Because at the time, I was watching a lot of content online, to keep myself motivated, keep myself inspired through the journey, right? And many of you are doing that today. Perfect. But somebody asked this person a question. Now, this guy was making about $1 million per month. I'm making about $1,000 to $2,000 per month. And someone said, hey, if you could do it all over again, okay, say if you had $0, and if you had to do it all over again from scratch, what would be your thinking process? Now, listen, at that time, I wasn't even earning $5,000 a month because I had just quit my job, had 2 children, and I was in a $700 per month apartment, okay? And I'm sitting there alone by myself, disconnected from the world. At that time, I had let all my friends go. I let all the Pookie and Ray Rays of the world go as well. And this man gave me the most profound advice. Never met the guy. Never had a conversation with him. It was just a YouTube video, right? And many of you don't realize how much, you do realize there's so much free information on the internet that you have access to. And I know, spending a ton of your money here because you don't have the discipline to just watch free content and make millions. We'll talk about that later. But he said this, and I want you to write this down, okay? And this changed everything for me. He says, if I had to do it, listen, okay, big head. Listen, he said, if I had to do it all over again from scratch, making my money, he said, I would think bigger sooner. Okay, write that down. Think about that for a second. He said he would think bigger sooner. Okay. Now at that time, my goal was just to make about 10, 20,000 a month. Okay. With the business. That's what I wanted to make. All right. But he said, I would think bigger sooner. And I realized that, many of us, including yourself, we're thinking too small. Now, listen, prior to the internet, I get it. Some of these realistic thoughts about making money, 10,000, 5,000 a month, it kind of made sense because we didn't have access. Okay, listen, we didn't have access. And access means that we didn't have access to the internet because it didn't exist. We didn't have access to social media here where I can jump on a video or a rich guy, a millionaire can jump on a video and talk to you here and have a conversation with you, right? YouTube didn't exist at the level that it is now that has so much information that any capable person, man or woman, can go from zero. Doesn't matter your country, your age, where you live. You can go from zero and make millions of dollars here. So he said, I would think bigger sooner. That means that before he made his millions, the presupposition was that he was thinking smaller. And maybe his goal was 100 grand a month. I don't know, or 10 grand or 20 grand a month. So this was the life changer for me because what I did was this. Now, this is just what I did. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you, because I want all of you to make a decision that maybe you need to consider thinking bigger. Why? Because of the access. Okay? Like I said, because of the access of information. It's too much information out here. Okay? That is free. Like last night, I was doing some Forex stuff. It's just so much free information. And Forex, I've never got into it, never really understand, but now I do. I just watched a 20-minute video for a beautiful black girl, young. She's in her 20s. She's doing like 15, 25,000 a month, and she's in pharmacy school. So it's just free information, okay? Listen. When I heard that message from that young man, okay, on the internet, immediately I took my goal from $20,000 a month to $150,000 a month. Okay? I took it from $500 per day to $5,000 per day. Okay? And listen, this is a true story here. Within 2 years, I made $1 million in 1 month. Now, listen, I'm not saying that's going to happen to you. Okay, let me put that disclaimer out there. I'm not saying that you're going to make $1 million in a month, okay, or make $5,000 a day. But I decided where I was when I was making no money. I made a decision to think bigger sooner. Now, here's the caveats. You can't think. Now, this is the tough part about when you think this way. Okay, and I was already grown because I was listening to so much self-development, so my mind was really grown for the money I was going to make in 2 years. You cannot think about when it's going to take place. Now, this is important when you're dealing with the mind. Because the many of us, when we have a goal, we think about, okay, when am I going to achieve the goal? When is it going to happen for me? How long, Wes? How many months? How many years? How many books do I need to read? How many programs do I need? Listen, this is the trick here. And unfortunately, many people are unable to do it here, but this is how it works. When you set a goal that is big, that is huge, what's important is not actually the achievement of the goal. Okay? Stay with me here. That's not important. What's important is what's happening right now during the achievement of the goal. What do I mean by that? It's like, what are you thinking about? Are you creating the outcome in your mind? Are you thinking about the experience in the present moment as if your dream is actually taking place right now? Does that make sense? Give me a thumbs up if that makes perfect sense. So what I did was I started to act as if I was already earning $5,000 a day. Here. Okay, I had no money in my bank account. I wasn't buying fancy cars. I wasn't traveling the globe. But here, listen, this is the trick here. I spent the 2 years acting as if I was earning $5,000 per day, every day. Let me go a little bit deeper. Come at the word and say, go deeper, Wes. Watch this. It's going to blow your mind here. Because you might say, well, how do you act that way? How do you act as if you're earning $150,000 a month, which is about 1.5 million. Check it out. So, one, my attitude. So what I did, and this is a true story, by the way. When I was laying on the air mattress like this, I'm on a beautiful bed now. It's $10,000. It's nice. It's comfortable, you know. But check it out. So when I was on that air mattress like this, no furniture, just an air mattress, no TV, okay? No beautiful view, okay? I would think, how would a person act if they were earning $5,000 a day? I said, how would they act in the morning? Well, a person that's making $150,000 a day, they're not rolling out of bed. Okay, they jumping out of bed, and like, let's go! So I started to do that. True story. Every morning, even when I didn't want to do that, even though when I didn't have the energy, let me sit up here, because this is going to get good here. Even when I didn't have the energy to do it, I just started to jump out of my bed every morning as if I was earning $5,000 per day. Okay? Making sense here? Every morning I would just get up and let's go! I would just jump out of bed. I was thinking. As soon as I opened my eyes, boom, 1 second, I would jump out. Because listen, comment these words below. I was acting as if the dream was happening in the present moment. Go ahead and tag Oprah real quickly for me, okay? Oprah, this is for you, sweetheart. Listen, she already knows this, but this is confirmation here, okay? 2, I thought to myself, well, if I was making $5,000 a day, how would my attitude be? Okay, let's talk about my attitude. Would I have a bad attitude? Would I have a bitter attitude? Would I be disappointed? Would I be depressed, upset, angry, despondent? No. My attitude would be excited, enthusiastic. Listen, I'm making $5,000 a day. That's $150,000 a month. So my attitude is positive, right? Every day I'm like, oh my God, I'm excited. I'm making $5,000 a day. I can do what I want to do. I'm excited to see people. I'm excited to work. So look it up. Check it out. Excuse me. Your attitude, okay? I just had a protein shake, so Look gassy. What's up, Tay? Your attitude. Okay, your attitude. And your attitude is how you feel about your reality, about your world, how you feel about it. What are those thoughts? So I started just to feel and think positive because I was earning $5,000 a day. That's back up. Remember, this is where it all begins. Until you condition how you think and your perceptions of the reality that you want to change, nothing ever changes in your life. Can I get an amen? I know it's Sunday, but so check it out. Number 3, look at me. What am I doing right now? Okay. Hey, look at me. You, look at me, big head. What am I doing right now? Well, I have this huge Kool-Aid smile on my face right now, right? Check it out. Well, this is another thing that I did. I started to smile. Look, I started just to actually use my physiology, which is my body and my emotions, and I had a big smile on my face. Because I thought to myself, hey, listen, if I'm making $150,000 per month, I mean, obviously, I don't have a grimace on my face like you. It's you. What? What you want? That's a lot of you. That's a lot of you. That's how you wake up. Look, this is you. This is you. Watch this. You sleep, right? Fuck. Damn. Shit, I'm tired. I just want to go back to sleep. So, that's you, right? That's 97% of the world. I swear to God, right? They just get up. They're like, oh, God. I don't want to go to work today. I don't want to go to school. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to lay in this bed. Check it out. So, you know what I started to do? Come here. I just had a smile on my face. And I did this waking up. So not only did I just jump out of bed, okay, I started to just smile when I was brushing my teeth. This is why my teeth so white. You see that? See those teeth? Perfect. These are not veneers. This is just my teeth. I would just smile. You see my jawbone here? You see that? Well, because I smile so much, I don't need Botox like a lot of you. Because I do this all. You do this. I do this like all day, every day. And I started to do that because I was thinking, keyword thinking, that I was already earning $150,000 per month. Okay? And a person that's earning $150,000 per month should be or should have a smile on their face. I mean, you're rich. I mean, if you're making $150,000, there's not much that you can't do. Okay? So, put a smile on my face. As a matter of fact, I want you to do it right now. Go ahead. Just do it. Smile. Some of you look crazy smiling because you never do it. Just do it. Put a smile in your face because, listen, write this down. Motion creates emotion. How you feel and how we use our body will dictate how we feel. Okay? So I started to smile and just, every day. And people were like, man, what you so happy about? I swear to God, people would ask me. When I was training the boot camp at that time, making about $1,500 a month, and I would come to the boot camp. I was excited here. And I said, hey, guys, what's going on? Good morning. Let's go. Let's go. I'm like, man, Wesley, you're always so excited. And I was driving my broke down Range Rover that was on its last leg here. But I always had the smile on my face consistently. Like all the time. You can ask people that ever attended a Houston boot camp with me. And I wasn't rich. I had no money in my bank account. But listen, I started to act as if I was emulating the person that was earning $5,000 a day. Now, let me ask you a question here. I'm talking to you here. How many of you can do that? Like, how much money? Listen, how much money did I spend to do that? How much money did I spend to just get out of my bed excited with a smile on my face? How much money did I spend to be positive and to look and define my world as a blessing? How much money? Okay? Nothing. I mean, I spent $0 here. And just by having this type of attitude and this expectation as if I was already earning. And check this out. So it got to the point, and this is when you know it's working. It got to the point that I actually, believed my mind that I was rich, that I was already earning $150,000 per day. And I also remember a story when I went to, where did I go? It was a fast food place. I can't remember what it was. I went through the drive-thru and I had a smile on my face. Hey, good morning. How are you? Thank you for the fries. Thank you for the burger. I appreciate it. They was like, hey, are you somebody? I swear to God. He said, do I need your autograph? I swear to God this happened to me, right? I'm not even rich. But my demeanor and my aura and my energy, it's like people could feel it. And they would ask me and say, hey, do I know you? And this is before YouTube. This is before Fat Diminisher. But it's like they can feel the vibration of my energy. And at that moment, I felt that I was earning $5,000 a day. I felt that I had that beautiful view. I felt that I had all the luxurious cars and all the homes around the world. I felt that I was traveling to wherever I want to go. I felt that I was taking my princesses and baby girls to the mall and shopping. And I felt that I was taking them first class flights to Jamaica, to Hawaii, to Japan, right? I felt that way. And my mind was very convinced through this process that I was already rich and successful, that I was already getting everything that I was wanting, everything that I was believing, the man that I will eventually become. I was it. And on that last year, I made $1 million in 1 month in a company that I never knew existed, through a company that I never thought I would create. It just came to me. And I truly believe it's because I was on the frequency of prosperity and progress. And many of you understand frequencies, right? It's like a radio station. If you want to listen to rap in Houston, you have to turn to 97.9.9. If you want to listen to hip hop, classical is another channel. The thing is, if you want to achieve wealth and goals and dreams, you must be on the right frequency. And for those 2 years, I wasn't like you. I didn't feel bad. I didn't get disappointed. Before I did, listen, I spent the age from 21 to 30 getting upset because, well, my life wasn't working. I was upset because I wasn't getting my goal. I wasn't getting my dream. I was getting upset because things wasn't working in my favor. Over and over again, I kept telling myself that I was working, then it wouldn't work. Then I would feel down. And it's like I was on this spiral of not making progress. But I was on this emotional spiral. And I didn't realize that I was doing it to myself, and you were as well. I challenge you, folks. I'm going to let you go here to decide to think bigger sooner. And once you think big, thank you for tagging Oprah, by the way. Hey, Oprah, how you doing, sweetheart? Listen, once you think bigger, I want you, men and women across the globe here to act as if it's happening. Okay? I want you to act as if it's happening. I want everybody to comment those words below. Those are life-changing words for me. I want you where you are. You could be at your job right now, at school, in your bed. You could be in a tough situation financially. Listen, act as if you are actually achieving the goal. Act that way. Act. Act. Hello? Act as if. If you want to be positive, act as if you're positive now. You want things to go in your favor with your business, act as if it is. Make sense? I love you guys so much. Thank you for the likes and shares here. Listen, if you got value, comment the word value below. This was a Sunday mindset message here. Best advice I was given when I was on my journey to millions, when I had nothing. And I suggest and I implore you to act as if, to understand that you can think bigger sooner. Why? Because you have access. This is not pie in the sky type of thinking. This is proven. We have so much information that we can access to create and cultivate the lives that we want. But listen, until you take action, until you decide to look at one of these videos here, either from me or somebody else, and decide that this is it. This is my moment. This is my time. That it's time for me to control the part of me that I can control to get the things that I want. And listen, you deserve wealth. You deserve health. You deserve prosperity. But it starts here. Hey, this is Wesley, $1 Billion Virgin. Thanks for all the likes and all the shares here. I'll see you soon. This is Wesley, $1 Billion Virgin. Let's